Before we begin, I want to say that I acknowledge that people do sex work and they sleep around for a lot of different reasons. We already know all the negative reasons people do these things. It's been drilled into our heads since forever. I'm here to present a different side to the conversation because nothing is just one thing. Now, people ask me, Patrick, why do you gotta talk about sex so much? My answer is simple. Because they don't want us to. Oh sure, gays are fun to be around. They're snappy dressers. They're good at interior design. But when you bring up sex, everybody gets super weird. We aren't Ken dolls. Gays have sex. And I'm going to keep talking about it till it becomes normal. When will that be? I don't know. Probably never. I'm glad you brought up sex because you can catch a lot of it on my OnlyFans page. Now I know what you're thinking. Patrick, I have tried other people's pages, and all I got was a bulging underwear pic. Boring! Well, not here, my friends. No, I have solos, collabs, toys, tons of stories. Nothing is left to the imagination with new content every few days. So go check it out by visiting my website, linked in the description below. Now, nothing is more natural than basic human desire. So why are we so hung up on it? Why are people who talk about sex shunned? Why are people who enjoy lots of sex with others looked down upon? And why is my YouTube channel so severely monitored and demonetized? In this video, we're going to look at 5 reasons why sluts and whores are judged so harshly by society. And if you're honest with yourself, I bet you've secretly, or not so secretly, judged on the basis of one of these reasons before. So, let's go! Let's jump right in with the first reason why people judge sluts, and that is the patriarchy! We all know that men keep women down many different ways. One of them is by judging them for being sexual creatures. Men have been weaponizing sex against women since time immemorial. Immemorial? For a long time. Now, this is dumb because heteronormative standards transferred onto the queer community don't make any sense. We have the privilege to create our own standards. We don't need to follow their standards. Why are we judging each other for somebody who's sexually positive? Why do we have to take the cues from the patriarchy and then stamp them onto our community? It doesn't make any sense. The number 2 reason why sluts and whores are judged is disease. Now this is dumb because sex workers are up to speed with the latest treatments and they're constantly being tested. Being informed is the best way to stop the spread of anything. If you go to sex positive places, I talk about bathhouses all the time. Steamworks here in Toronto, for example, when COVID hit, it shut down. Then when it was able to sort of reopen, it was offering the vaccines. Then monkeypox hit. There was the information was there. The vaccines were available. Like, they are on top of shit. Is sex a risk? Yes, always. Stay informed. Know your options. Protect yourself the best way for you and the best way that you know how. But don't judge people that are having sex because you're too scared to. The number 3 reason why sluts and whores are judged is religion. Marriage is between a man and a woman. It's for procreation. You gotta be monogamous. All this bullshit. A book written 2,000 years ago by the patriarchy. It's all full circle. This is dumb because it's a book written by a bunch of humans 2,000 years ago. So why are we following that book? Why would you listen to the judgments of somebody who's reading a book like that and then passing judgment onto your life, especially when you don't even fit into that religion or that book? The number 4 reason why sluts and whores are judged so harshly is actually jealousy. I know people throw around jealousy. They're like, oh, she's just jealous. He's just jealous. When somebody is angry or spreading rumors about you, and it's kind of like a go-to catch-all thing. But in this case, I actually feel that they don't know that they're jealous, but deep down they are. These are usually the loudest people in the room. And this is dumb because deep down that they wish they could live there, maybe not be a slut like you, but they wish deep down that they could live their authentic lives. Whether it's being their full gay self, being an artist, being a slut, whatever it is, they're not tapping into their unrealized true self, and they are just seeing you live your happy best life, and they're jealous. And the number 5 reason, It should be the 5th reason, right? Okay. The 5th reason sluts and whores are judged so harshly is troubled youth. There's a bit of an assumption that anyone who enjoys like a lot of sex openly grew up with some form of abuse, a dysfunctional family, or is some form of criminal or deviant. Now this is dumb because you can never assume anything about anyone. Those who have a healthy relationship with their body and sex are some of the most well-adjusted, honest, authentic people that I've ever met. Because somebody is open sexually doesn't mean that they are an addict, that they are broken, that they're a criminal, that they're a user. Don't make assumptions. In summary, nobody gets to tell you how to enjoy sex and with who you should do it with. You get to decide what's right for you without judgment from others. If they don't get it, then fuck him. I mean, not literally. Who wants to fuck a judgmental, ignorant asshole anyway, right? In this video, we are talking about taboo subjects, which often get my videos demonetized. And that's why your support means so much to me. By subscribing, commenting, or even becoming a patron like my newest patrons, Ted and Diego. They get advanced access to videos, behind-the-scenes content, and video chats with moi. And for a deeper dive, why not sign up for my newsletter? It's absolutely free and full of discounts on fun stuff for you to enjoy. To become a patron or sign up for my newsletter, or both, just go to patrickmarano.com. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.